I just want to talk to you about different blues and how they do different things. So I've just got a small flat here, and I'm going to pop a bit of water onto the paper. I've got an ultramarine blue and a Prussian blue. Prussian blue is of the phthalo pigment, and phthalo is a shooty pigment, and you'll see what I mean in a minute when I come on with a little bit of each of the paints. So I'm just making sure I've got plenty of water on here. I've got several colours in my palette, so I've got here the ultramarine blue and here the Prussian blue. So I'm going to load my brush up. I've got a round number 10, and I'm going to come in to the ultramarine blue, dip into it, and I'm going to just pop a bit just at the bottom of the water, so you can see how far that is going. Rinse my brush out, dab in, and then I'm going to come into the Prussian blue. So this is phthalo pigment, and I'm going to pop that on. And I want you to watch what's happening in the different effect. This just really to show you the difference the pigment can make when you're choosing a colour. So ultramarine blue stays in a nice formal shape. Prussian blue of the phthalo pigment, so there's lots of different phthalo colours, has done more of a shooty, wispy thing. So if you are doing a nice winter's tree, then, and you want that to be wispy and willowy or a misty scene, then choosing a Prussian pigment or a phthalo pigment is better. So if I add a little bit of brown to, I've made a green, and I can come on with that and make a really nice fir tree. So I'm coming over the blue that's already there. So this is just with a round number 10, and I can just bring these in, and it's hardly wet now, but it's still doing that lovely shooty thing, and I'm getting a really nice fir tree appearing there. If I make up a green with a bit of the raw sienna and ultramarine blue, and come in, and I'm going to do a lighter tree. I'll do a fir tree in a similar way, just so you can see the difference of the pigment. Choosing of that pigment makes all the difference. It's not flowing as much. You're still getting a nice soft effect because it's still in effect wet in wet paint. But you'll find that it just doesn't flow in the same way. See, this one's coming further and further out. So if you wanted a stormy sky, a Prussian pigment's a great one to choose because it's going to push out and give you those lovely dark clouds. If If you want a summer sky, ultramarine's a great one to choose because it's going to stay where you put it. Hope that helps.